Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, you're welcome. My name is Kadi and my channel is about history, music, tourism and lifestyle. So today we're looking at roles that the road manager carries out. Like what are the roles that road managers carry out? First is that the road manager goes ahead of the artist to check the venue and to check the location. So as a road manager, you're at the forefront of everything regarding the artist. You go ahead of him to make sure the road is smooth, to find out the pathway that the artist will use and come in. And also you have to map out the area in order for you to pass across the information to the artist. And the second is, as a road manager, when you go out for a show, you need to find out the sound check time, you need to find out the performance time, you need to find out every information needed for your artist to come into a show and perform live. For example, if there is a show at a location, you have to find your way to that location. After finding your way to that location, you have to map out the plan. After mapping out the plan, then you have to find out the sound check time. You have to find out the location for the sound check and the location for the performance. If it's a multiple stage performance or multiple stage show, if you check the cards, you will see list of videos on road management and the road management for beginners, which this video is part of. Okay, it's part of a series, but it's standalone also. Also, the roles of the manager is that when you get to that venue, when you get to where your artist is going to perform, you make sure you get every needed information, which I've mentioned above. Then you try and contact the person in charge of the performance time and everything. Then you find the sound tech, the sound guy, or the stage manager, or somebody that you can connect with to let them know the songs your artist want to perform, all that your artist requires. You have to make sure that it's available for when your artists come for that show. Also, when you get all this information, the sound check time, the performance time, the location, the parking space, you have to get your artist informed. Like you have to make your artist know what is happening and where it's happening and how we get there. Then you also have to make your artist manager updated. You have to update everybody that is needed to know the update. Another important role of the road manager is sorting out accommodation and bookings. Most times you just have to have contacts with those who are in charge. For example, if you're assigned to a contact person, all you need to do is just to find out that contact person, find out if there's accommodation for your artist. But if there's no accommodation for your artist, then you have to sort out accommodation for your artist. Maybe check for the nearest hotel close by to the event center. You book the place or you book a room for your artist for him to rest either before the show or after the show. So you need to take your artist accommodation into consideration as a road manager. It's also important for you to sort out parking space, because most times for shows, places are filled up and there might not be space for an artist to park. So once you go ahead, once you sort out accommodation, once you get out the information for performance time, you let your artist know all this, then you reserve the parking space for your artist for when it comes. Okay, so there's what they call the artist rider. Is a set of requirements that your artist might have requested for. So as a road manager, when you are about to go find out information, you have to make sure that your artist rider's request, the request that your artist have made, it has been met. For example, if your artist says in the green room he wants certain type of bottled water, that bottled water must be there. If he says he wants a certain kind of food, that kind of food must be there. If your artist is allergic to certain foods or drink or something, you have to make sure that those drinks are not there. So for artist rider, which is the requirements an artist request for, you have to make sure as a road manager that this is met. Okay, as a road manager, you need to evaluate the stage. You have to go around the stage to make sure that you know the entry point to climb the stage. Then you know where you pass through to go out of the stage, so that when your artist come, you can direct him, this is where you enter, or when you climb up the staircase, you go you perform, you pass the other side and come down. Then you find out if the stage is rectangular, or if it's triangular, or if it's circular, or if it has a space in between, so that your artist can be aware of it and know how he will move when he's performing. Okay, as a road manager, one of an important role is security. Like, you make sure that your artist is secure in anywhere it's going to. Like, you check the vicinity, you check the security settings. Do they have police? Do they have soldiers? Do they have security personnel on ground in case of there's any problem during or before the show or after the show? So your artist security is really important. So as a road manager, that's one of the rules, to ensure that your artist is secure anywhere it goes. Then as a road manager, you need to get everyone to where they need to be. Like, you get your artist where he needs to be, you get his band members where he needs to be, you get his DJ where the DJ needs to be. So you get everyone where they need to be for a show or for a program where your artist is in. Sometimes as a road manager, you have to deal with promoters, you have to deal with ticketers, you have to deal with fans, you have to be at the forefront, you know. So that's part of the role. It doesn't really happen in Nigeria, but most times abroad it does. Okay, so basically arranges everything that relates to road, relates to tour, relates to traveling. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you check the cards, you will see list of videos on road management and the road management for beginners, which this video is part of. Okay, it's part of a series, but it's a standalone also. So remember to like, to share, to click on the subscribe button, to comment and turn on the notification button. Thank you very much.